Hi everybody, welcome back to Bobby's Bucks, and today I wanted to talk about something is really near and dear to my heart, scent control. And I've seen a lot of people lately, some hunters getting on YouTube and social media and just saying it's a myth and they're just done trying. And honestly, I get it because there's so much misinformation out there in products. Maybe you're thinking I can sneak in, you know, I've got really good camo, but unless you're invisible or you have like a drone dropping you out of the sky, which they don't sell, at least not yet, they're gonna know. Camouflage doesn't make you invisible, but it gives you an edge. That's what we're after. And that's exactly what scent control does. That's how it works. You're just trying to stack the deck in your favor. So today I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna keep it simple and give you practical tips you can actually use in the field. We're not gonna try to sell you on tons of products or any of that stuff. First, let's talk about why scent matters. Deer, especially whitetails, have an incredible sense of smell. They would make your dog jealous. But you don't have to be perfect, okay? You don't have to do all this crazy stuff. Even a small reduction in your scent, it can keep a mature buck in position while you pivot or get into position to take your shot. Instead of blowing your spot with the wind on your back in the first 5 minutes of you getting to the property. Some hunters get obsessed trying to buy every product imaginable, thinking if they can't be 100% scent free, they're not even gonna try. And that's silly. You don't need magic. You don't need Sasquatch milkweed or unicorn corn carbon powder to make sure you have a good hunt. You know, some of these products or apps are just... Anyways, so let's just get practical. Stand downwind whenever possible. If the wind blows towards the deer, you're basically announcing your arrival with a megaphone. You should be trying to get to your stand location with the wind in your face. Use natural terrain to your advantage, like cliffs, ponds, dense brush, even barns or highways. This can prevent them from getting downwind. And be deliberate with your movements. Don't go through the woods like an elephant stomping around. Take care of your gear. Moldy clothes and wet boots and dirty bows, that's a dead giveaway. Clean your gear. Soap detergents, non-scent sprays. You don't want your boots smelling like last season or even last week's lunch or something. Remember, stealth and scent control are the most important. I don't want you to have to buy new gadgets or carry all this stuff in. You know, I want you just to hunt smart. And using the terrain, keeping your gear clean, it's pretty simple. It makes a huge difference. And even if you can just lower your scent footprint a little, it'll increase your chances so much more. It's all about not giving them an early warning. And plus, the advice that you take really depends on where that person's hunting. Are they hunting high fence ranches? Are they hunting non-pressured woods? You know, are they hunting an 80-acre property with like 2 hunters? You know, it's really tough to take advice from that person because they're not even hunting the same deer. You know, I hunt Michigan public woods, and these deer are very pressured. So the big takeaway is you don't need every gizmo or application. Just use common sense. Observe, prepare yourself the best you can, reduce your obvious scent. Respect the wind, respect your gear, respect the deer's nose. Small improvements make a huge difference. So camouflage and scent control, they don't make you invisible, but they give you an edge. And that edge helps you harvest more mature deer. It makes your hunting buddies happy, especially if you're hunting in the same blind. If you have your own scent control tips, please share them down below. I always appreciate anybody who takes the time to do that. Remember, smart, not perfect. And for the love of the outdoors, don't be that guy who smells like Sasquatch processing possums at a swamp bakery. Please smash that subscribe button, click the bell so you know when our videos are coming out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.